Hello and welcome to my second app review. This is iTouch Apps for You, aka Callum, and today I'm going to be doing an app review for Geared. Okay, Geared is, it's 59p in the App Store, or $1 for the Americans. When you go to the menu, you have the options Level Select, which when you start you'll only have Level 1. You'll have Settings, which is just the sound effects and reset levels, which I don't really advise doing unless you want to start all over. The statistics, it shows you how many levels you've completed and how much time you spent playing on the game. And you've got your rank, which is Gear Guru for me. It starts off at something pathetic, I can't remember what, but it gradually gets up the more levels you finish. You've also got the credits, but let's admit no one ever really uses those. Okay, I'll talk you through a few of the basic levels. As you can see here, there's 80 levels, which is a lot of levels, as you should probably know. So I think it's pretty good value for money. For 59p or $1, you get 80 levels, which will take you a lot of time because they get a lot harder towards the end. So this is the first level. As you can see down at the bottom here, you got the level number. It says it's easy. And here's 5 little gears. They grow in size, and here it tells you what to do as it's the first level. Basically, you grab hold of the gear at the bottom, take it up, take it across, and put it in its section, and you have to try and use the yellow gear, which is already turning, to try and get the blue gear turning, which isn't at the start. So then it tells you to do things like stack them to try and get all the way. It gets harder as you go along, like I said. And I'll just show you through the first few levels. Not really much sound, as you can probably hear, but it's got the occasional sound effect to symbolise you finishing a level. But if you don't want that, you can turn the sound effects off like I showed you in the menu. But all in all, I actually think this is a pretty good game. Let's see. It's got some difficulty, and it makes you want to come back and play it more than one time because you want to complete all the levels, and you don't want to cheat by watching YouTube videos to guide. Well, I have to admit I did that on one of the levels that was extremely hard, and I'm still only on level 56, so I dread to think what comes. But, as you can see, the levels are progressively getting more difficult, and I'll just show you one of the later levels. Let's go with level 40. It starts, there's more effects, like you can't put a gear on one of these red bits, as you can see, and you can move some of the red things so that they're moving. I've got that there. Let's see what I can do. And that's that one. Okay, so those are all pretty basic, as you can see. At the moment I'm stuck on this one, and I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, and I'm not going to look on YouTube, or I'm going to try and resist looking on YouTube as much as I possibly can. But yeah, that's the basic principle. Aha! I've just noticed that that thing moves. Okay, as you can see there, that moves. Just. But yeah, it can get frustrating once you've been at a level for a while trying to complete it, whatever, and it's kind of repetitive because it's the same basic idea, but it does get more difficult, which I really like. So all in all, I'd give this app an 8 out of 10. It's quite cheap. It's not free, but it's cheap. It's got a good objective. You've got 80 levels. That's a lot. Like I said, it's got replay value, everything like that. So, if you're gonna go out there with your dollar or 59p or whatever, this is definitely a game you should consider because it's fun, really. It can be frustrating, but I enjoy it. So, next time I believe I will have my first app pack for you, which will be featuring the Pappy games, or some of them anyway. Pappy Jump, Pappy Missile, and Pappy River. Let's just find them. There they are. I won't be featuring the other Pappies because some of them get a bit boring, like Pappy Jump Land Light, as you can see there. There's also Pappy Catch, but they just get a bit repetitive, so I'm only going to be covering 3 of them, but they're some of the original games, so I'll see you next time. Bye bye.